I want to talk about the difference between a permanent rate buy down and a temporary rate buy down. In most cases, let's say you find a house, you want the seller to cover your closing costs, you'll use some of that to purchase discount points to lower your interest rate permanently, right? That's a cool choice. I think, if you can, definitely go for that. What a lot of people don't know is you also have the ability to do a temporary buy down. And a lot of these will come in different forms. The most common that I've seen is a 2-1, which basically means the first year your interest rate would be lowered by 2 points, the second year would be lowered by 1 point, and then the third year it would go back to the original rate. Now, in these cases, this can be very helpful because one, it'll lower your mortgage payment significantly, I would say, for the first couple years. So that's always a big bonus. And then eventually, right, you're essentially giving yourself about a 2-year cushion to see where rates are at. And I think that's usually a big reason why people would take the temporary versus the permanent. If you are liking the rates and, maybe you buy it down, maybe you take it as is, that's totally cool. But if rates are higher than you wish they would be, which I feel like a lot of people feel that way now, then you just do the temporary buy down, right? Get your rate lowered by 2 points. So instead of a 6.5, you would be at a 4.5, which is fantastic for that first year. Next year, 5.5, and then you're back. And then in 3 years, anything can happen. So those are the main differences between the two. And if you have any questions about it, just let me know.